Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So J9 Dalton posted this, and I think it's a very important thing for us to remember at this time when we're seeing, the SEC lawsuit. The price of XRP is going down. Who remembers when everyone panic sold Tesla when the SEC charged Elon Musk? Today, Tesla's value is 4 digits before splitting. Elon Musk knows and supports, 100% supports Ripple. Don't be surprised if Elon is rooting for XRP. He will announce whenever he's ready, and so he took a screen grab from this article here from CNBC, or rather from NPR, but we can see there were a few articles here talking about this back in September 2018. The U.S. Security and Exchange Commission is suing Tesla CEO Elon Musk, alleging securities fraud a month after he announced that he planned to take the publicly traded electric car company private. The SEC is asking the court to ban Musk from acting as an officer or director of any publicly traded company. Basically, negative news for the Tesla CEO. He went on 60 Minutes, and this is what he said.
I want to be clear. I do not respect the SEC. I do not respect them.
But you're abiding by the settlement, aren't you?
Because I respect the justice system.
Boom. And this courtesy of OSKARARNARSON on Twitter, thanks so much for posting that, does not respect the SEC, but he respects the process. And so, this is kind of what we're in today. Let me just bring up Tesla stock just to kind of give you guys a comparison of what we're talking about here. And, that article was published on September 28th, 2018. So we were in and around here when that Tesla news came out. Sure enough, it plummeted. Buyers bought up, came back up. We thought we were going to see a recovery, but then it came all the way back down here, guys, forming new lows before it skyrocketed once again. So I have a feeling that, something similar is going to occur for XRP. And you can see, Tesla came back down based into this zone before coming back up. And I just want to bring that up because we know Tesla's stock has been very active since then and has seen humongous growth once this thing all got sorted out. Now, XRP right now, we can see trading at about 20 cents. The 30.5 cent mark is going to be that mark. If we can close above 30.5 cents by the end of this month, technically we will be doing okay. But you guys can see the same kind of panic selling pattern. The news was announced. We saw XRP come down, base in this zone here, try to come back up, couldn't make new highs, and then is going lower. I find that this is a classic panic selling model that we are going to see. And, until we see the clarity, we might not see that price rebound. We will see clarity. I'm feeling optimistic based on a video I did earlier this month. I'm going to get to that in a second. So we also have Coinbase now suspending trading in XRP, and they're going to be starting that on January 19th. So this coming from the Cryptic Poet, in light of the SEC's recent action against Ripple Labs Inc., Coinbase plans to suspend trading in XRP, and this is starting again Tuesday, January 19th. We have made the decision to suspend the XRP trading pairs on our platform. Trading will move into limit only starting December 28th and will be fully suspended on Tuesday, January 19th. So not great news, but, it's par for the course. This is happening right now, and, they don't want to get in trouble, especially since they are looking to launch an IPO shortly. And people are asking in the community, Poet, are you selling? No, I'm picking up more on the next dip, the Cryptic Poet actually says. I should clarify that my portfolio is diversified, so I don't mind holding for the long run. That was my initial strategy, and I'm sticking to it. So, if you have a diversified portfolio, this might not be hurting you at all. If you are only holding XRP, well, then I can understand, this is probably a very rough time you are going through. That all said, though, I feel the same way. This is a short-term pain for long-term gain, and if you guys can accumulate more, again, this is not financial advice. I personally think this is going to get cleared up in the not-too-distant future, but I think this is a coordinated attempt, the shakeout of all shakeouts, to get, newbies in the space rattled. Of course, this is going to get a lot of the more recent XRP investors very, very panicked, and we are seeing that reflected in price right now. I've also noticed a few other things going on. So this from DJ Peter Vass, January 2021, the digital wallets are activated. So this is from congress.gov, and it was a bill that was proposed in general not later than January 1st, 2021. All Federal Reserve banks shall make digital dollar wallets available to all citizens and legal permanent residents of the United States and business entities for which the principal place of business is located in the United States. We know there are things going on behind closed doors with regards to cryptocurrency. Could the SEC have thrown us for a loop? XRP investors, the company Ripple, of course, we know they are going to be very integral in this new financial system. And my thought is, part of what I'm thinking is, could this have been part of a bigger plan to shake out the newbies, the people who think they can make a quick dollar overnight? This is being proposed for January 2021, exception in geographic areas where physical access to branch of a Federal Reserve Bank is limited. Federal Reserve banks serving such areas shall partner with the United States Postal Service branch office to ensure access and availability to application and account services for digital dollar wallets. Terms of digital dollar wallets, Federal Reserve banks shall ensure that digital dollar wallets established under this section, and it goes on here. I'm going to link this tweet in the description for you guys. Esoteric XRP down here saying, what goes into those digital dollar wallets, and they're suggesting USDC. Crypto Ice down here saying it's about to go down. January is no joke. And DJ Peter Vast stating the fun has just begun. So the United States is planning a revamp, and this isn't the first time we've heard about this. I've also got Michael at Val5 Links here with FinCEN. So FinCEN is proposing a series of disruptive changes. One, it plans to require all businesses that offer cryptocurrency trading to file a report with Treasury whenever customers transact at a $10,000 threshold with any unhosted wallet. So this is also some news with regards to cryptocurrency. Earlier this month, when the U.S. Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, proposed some new requirements for digital currency transactions, it moved into uncharted territory. For the first time, Treasury is putting forward a rule that seems to be driven more about how the world of crypto assets is evolving rather than an expected status quo of the crypto asset industry. So FinCEN is proposing a series of disruptive changes. One, it plans to require all businesses that offer cryptocurrency trading to file a report with Treasury whenever customers transact at a $10,000 threshold with any unhosted wallet, that is, a software wallet that is not managed by a regulated financial service. This would bring digital assets under the existing requirement that financial institutions have for physical cash deposits and withdrawal. Secondly, the rule establishes a bright line for when such businesses must verify customer identities a transaction with unhosted wallets at or above $3,000. So you can see FinCEN also deciding to crack down, goes kind of hand in hand with what we're seeing with digital wallets being, proposed for January 2021. And just by happenstance, by sheer coincidence, and by that I'm obviously being facetious, Jay Clayton throws this lawsuit at Ripple right before he's about to leave his position, throwing the altcoin market into disarray. Of course, XRP is taking the biggest hit here. We did see it try to rebound, as I'd mentioned earlier in this video, but now we're seeing it go even lower. All part of the distraction. I think that this is a coordinated shakeout, guys, to a degree. And they're using Ripple as the example. Think about this too for a second. Had they taken any of these other smaller coins way down here on the list, the 56th coin or the 74th coin or the 85th coin, what have you, it likely wouldn't have made the same kind of impact as if they made the move on the number 4 coin, let's say XRP, with a big company behind it, Ripple, who's got very deep pockets. This is going to make news. This is a very bold way to set an example. This is also going to set a precedent for all the other cryptocurrencies in the space moving forward. It's unfortunate for us XRP hodlers that it had to be this way, but, sometimes it just is what it is. We have to take the good with the bad, stay strong, and hodl on. And I wanted to bring this up to you because I thought this was interesting. Stephen Buldiet posted this. If you still believe Ripple is a great company building a strong use case for XRP and the SEC is fundamentally wrong in suing Ripple, please share facts that back Ripple up. The FCA in the UK deemed XRP a utility token, and he posts the link here. I'm just going to read you part of the screen grab. Tokens may have mixed features that may overlap with the above categories or change over time. For example, Ether can be used as a means of payment, exchange token, or on the Ethereum platform. platform and can also be used to run applications. Utility token. XRP has similar features, and this coming straight from fca.org.uk, which is basically the equivalent of the SEC in the United Kingdom. Things to think about, guys. I will link this tweet in the description if you want to share that. And this from Equidity Capital. I read all 71 pages of the SEC complaint. I read Ripple's Wells notice response. There is only one outcome. Ripple prevails and gains regulatory clarity for XRP as a currency. One can only guess why the SEC pursued this, but it is clear that it was not for the stated reasons, and I have a feeling that's what a lot of people are thinking. He continues on by saying Ripple prevails to me means this is settled relatively quickly. There may or may not be concessions. Ripple's long-term prospects are not impaired. XRP's long-term prospects are not impaired. The CEO may or may not survive, and the chair may or may not survive. This is what I've been saying from the beginning. I don't necessarily think that it is going to affect XRP particularly. XRP hasn't changed. It's been what it's been. It is certainly not a security. I think we can prove that very clearly by using the multitude of different tests out there. It is how Brad and Chris treated XRP, and that is going to be the point. That is going to be the bigger point, I think, in terms of this lawsuit, and they are likely going to clarify other portions of this first and maybe get to the secondary and tertiary portions at a later date, because I think first and foremost they have to clarify XRP. Well, first of all, is it a security? Is it a currency? And then once we can get that straight, how did you guys use it? So again, I think this is beneficial for XRP hodlers. I think we are going to get that clarity sooner rather than later. Of course, the means at which we had to get the clarity obviously aren't optimal, but better than nothing. And I did a video just a few weeks ago now, guys. I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. This was the thumbnail. Should I load up on XRP in the next 6 weeks? This coming right after Brian Brooks mentioned on December, I think it was December 4th or 5th, that we are going to see the regulatory clarity we need in the next 6 to 8 weeks. I brought up the clip again. Let me play you guys this real quick.
But Brian, I wanted to follow up on the point you made in terms of you think good things are coming by the end of the Trump term for cryptocurrency. Are you in the camp who believes that more regulation in cryptocurrency will be a good thing overall for the industry?
Yeah, look, I wouldn't say more regulation. This is not like your breakfast cereal box where it talks about weight, not volume. I don't think we need 50 regulations instead of 2. But what we do need is clarity about what's allowed. And so we need some guidance, for example, about whether banks can connect directly to blockchains as payment networks. The answer has to be yes, right? We needed answers about, can banks custody cryptocurrency so that institutions felt comfortable adopting? And you saw what happened when we gave that clarity. So you have clarity across a variety of areas that I think you'll be seeing just in the next 6 to 8 weeks, which will make it easier for crypto investors to know how to invest, to know how institutions can be in this asset class. And those are the things that are driving prices at this point. You know, it may have hit a bubble 2 years ago, but with more clarity, institutions that see this as a real thing are going to adopt at scale, which they've already started to do. So stay tuned.
How quickly we tend to forget about the things that have happened less than a month ago. So this is Brian Brooks talking about that regulatory clarity that we are going to see in 6 to 8 weeks. Now, this was dropped on December 4th. So 6 to 8 weeks would ultimately bring us to around January 15th, anywhere between January 15th, guys, to January 29th. So the latter half of January, this is when Brian Brooks was suggesting that we could see overall cryptocurrency clarity. So my question is, the SEC charging Ripple, if there is this clarity, if we do see this clarity by the latter half of January, is this going to help the case move forward? Are we going to get that clarity on XRP sooner rather than later, even if the court case isn't done? And how will that affect the price of XRP right now, trading at about 20 cents? And I keep saying, you know, seeing these low prices to me is a really great buying opportunity. Fundamentally, nothing has changed for XRP. I think that this is going to get cleared up fairly quickly. Just look what happened to Elon Musk and Tesla stock price, guys. Of course, this is not financial advice, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.